Diddy's lawyers are arguing to exclude the footage from the rapper's upcoming sex trafficking trial. They want this video left out. What's their argument for this?
So Mark Agnifilo, Sean Combs' attorney, is arguing that, you probably hear this phrase, this is not a true and accurate representation of what the video depicts. He's saying a number of arguments that the CNN had taken this video and sped it up. They kind of chopped it up into this montage, and it's not accurate. He's also making the allegation that the original video no longer exists. And so because this isn't accurate, the jury shouldn't see it. And according to Diddy's attorneys, because the original doesn't exist or it's been tampered with, no video such as this should be presented to the jury.
So what does CNN say about these claims?
So CNN has come out and said, we did not alter it. We did not change anything. And in fact, they're saying that they do have the original as well. So on multiple levels, Sean Combs' argument kind of falls flat, because if it is sped up, and I think there is some degree of it's being sped up, if the original still exists, that can still be used as evidence against Sean Combs, not necessarily to the allegations of sex trafficking, Rico conspiracy, or the transportation for purpose of prostitution, but to show that this is a force that it was used to keep victim number one, who we believe to be Cassie in this video, under his control for the purpose of trafficking and this Rico conspiracy.
Let's elaborate on that, because you just said, these charges aren't related specifically to this video, but prosecutors are really fighting to be able to show this. Explain to us more why.
So oftentimes when you think about criminal charges, you think about someone punches someone, there's an assault charge there, and then you have a video like this and you try to prove it. But with that racketeering conspiracy, it's saying that there's a criminal enterprise and it used different criminal actions and non-criminal actions to further these freak-offs, to further control women, namely Cassie and others as well. And so when the prosecution or the government shows this video, they're saying, here's an example of one of those underlying crimes that feeds into the racketeering conspiracy. This is how he controlled. This is how he used force to perpetuate that sex trafficking. And this is how he made sure they didn't go forward, for example, and report him.
And these lawsuits just keep piling up. It seems like every single week we're talking about a new lawsuit filed against Diddy. So talk about this latest lawsuit here, the indictments and the latest accusations from former employees.
So first and foremost, these are allegations, and Sean Combs and his team has denied all of them, whether it be in the video or in these allegations. But we have what's called two superseding indictments. What it means is the government or the prosecutor has gone forward and collected more information to show to a grand jury to secure an indictment. And within both of those superseding indictments, we have two slightly different facts, same charges. What I mean by slightly different facts is, with the original indictment, it went as far back as 2008. Now we're going back as far as 2004. So an extra 4 years of alleged actions that can now come into the case. We're also adding allegations of forced labor and assault and harassment to some of his employees. I think we're going to see more allegations of the people within his sphere, within this criminal enterprise, being abused, harmed, forced to do certain actions they didn't want to again fuel that criminal enterprise that funneled those freak-offs into his parties.
This trial is very close. It's very soon to happen. What are both sides doing in these final days for preparation?
So we know on Friday that the court date for the trial got moved back from May 5th to May 12th, just 1 week. They're going to be getting opening statements. But we also know that on April 15th, the witness list, which includes the alleged victims, will be released. And from there, we're going to see both sides feverishly working to do what's called motions in limine, trying to get the judge to agree what should come in and what should not come in, what comments can be made and what comments cannot be made of the defendant or the witnesses, and how basically the courtroom will operate as this case progresses through trial. We'll see them trying to suppress or keep out certain evidence out of the case, or try to bolster it, try to get it in before there are arguments in court in front of the jury.
And we do want to remind our viewers that Diddy has pled not guilty.